Hello friends, this is teacher JB. Today we are going to study adverbs of frequency among English grammar rules. Adverbs of frequency. First of all, we use some adverbs to describe how frequently we do an activity. Example, always is 100%. I always go to bed before 11 p.m. and usually is about 90%. I usually have cereal for breakfast. And normally or generally it's about 80%. I normally go to the gym. And we have often and frequently about 70%. I often surf the internet. And sometimes it's about 50%. I sometimes forget my wife's birthday. And occasionally it's about 30%. I occasionally eat junk food. And seldom is about 10%. I seldom read the newspaper. And hardly ever or rarely is about 5%. I hardly ever drink alcohol. And finally, never is 0%. I never swim in the sea. So never is 0%, always is 100%. And the position of the adverbs in a sentence is very important. An adverb of frequency goes before a main verb. And then if it is a be verb, if the main verb is be verb, it comes after. The subject, adverb, main verb here. I remember to do my homework. So remember is main verb. So in this case, always comes before remember. And he gets good marks in exams. And get is the main verb. And then we have normally in front of it. On the other hand, be verb is the main verb. And the adverbs of frequency comes after the be verb. They are never pleased to see me, or they are always pleased to see me. And she isn't bad tempered. She isn't usually. When we use an auxiliary verb such as have, will, must, might, could, would, can, etc., the adverb is placed between the auxiliary and the main verb. Look at this, auxiliary and main verb, adverb comes in between. She can beat me in a race. So can is the auxiliary, beat is the main verb. She can sometimes beat me in a race. I would be unkind to someone. I would hardly ever be unkind to someone. They might see each other again. And they might see never. They might never see each other again. They could be heard laughing. And then occasionally comes between the auxiliary and the main verb. They could occasionally be heard laughing. And then we can also use the following adverbs at the start of sentence, such as usually, normally, often, frequently, sometimes, occasionally. Just like this sentence, we can use occasionally at the beginning of the sentence. Occasionally, I like to eat Thai food. Or usually, I like to eat Thai food. Often, frequently, sometimes. You can use those adverbs of frequency at the beginning of the sentence, but we cannot use the following at the beginning of sentence. Always, seldom, rarely, hardly, ever, or never. We use hardly ever and never with the positive, not negative. She hardly ever. So this is negative, so we just put comes in a positive form. She hardly ever comes to my parties. They say, so this is positive, they never say thank you. We use ever in questions and negative statements. Have you ever been to New Zealand? So ever in a question. I haven't ever been to Switzerland. So here, ever comes in a negative sentence, the same as I have never been Switzerland. Okay, friends, this is the conclusion of today's study. I will come back to you with another English grammar rules as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. Bye.